first floor copier. And this copier was on a 60-month lease, and it expired August 31st. And so we'll have this will give us a new copier beginning September 1st for 60 months.
Okay.
Beginning September 1st?
September 1.
And just looking at the deal here, it says that this lease of this machine is $69 less than what we've been paying.
Yes.
And so, all right, you've heard the request to enter a 60-month lease agreement of $138.74 per month and the maintenance agreement of $27.50 with Hollis Office Technologies out of Lubbock. Now allow me to sign that agreement. Do I hear a motion? Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye. Those against? We all both made the motion about the same time, so Jimmy, I just took yours as the same.
Okay.
Harold first, so.
Okay.
All right. Oh, wait, I didn't sign. Yeah,
No, no.
I'm all right.
I didn't know if there was or not. He may bring the agreement when he wants the
Oh,
copier.
okay.
I think that's what he does usually.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, and that's all I have.
All right, thank you. All right, our next item is the county treasurer.
Okay, Judge. I have the financial report that I've already given y'all. And on the third page is the balances, the final balance for the monthly, that month amount. I'm sorry, it's a financial statement for the month ending August 31st, 2020. The balance was $19,127,451.68. I hereby certify that this report is true and correct and request that you place it in the minutes.
Okay. You've heard the ending financial statement for August 31st, 2020, with the closing balance of $19,127,451.68. Do I hear a motion to approve that and did you ask to place it in the paper?
Actually, that was just the report, Judge. My next
Okay.
one's the affidavit.
All right, to approve the financial statement for the ending August 31st. Do I hear a motion? All right, motion made by Commissioner Martinez. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
Okay, my next item is the affidavit stating that the court has received, reviewed, and approved the financial report to place it in the newspaper.
Okay. You've heard the request for the affidavit. Do I hear a motion that we approve that? Motion made by Commissioner King. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
Okay, my next three items, Judge, are just agreements with TCDRS, and it's the plan for the next year, for 2021. All this was approved during the budget process, so I just need the judge to sign the documents to pass it, okay?
All right.
And so this one's for the TCDRS rate at 17.87%. That's the, what we budgeted for this year.
Okay.
I'm sorry, for next year.
All right. So you've heard the request on, to allow me to sign the agreement on the 2021 TCDRS plan at a rate of 17.87. Do I hear a motion to approve that?
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Kelly. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Martinez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
Okay, my next item is to approve the United Healthcare Medical Supplement, again, which was approved during the budget process. So I'll just need the signature for the judge. And I'm sorry, the last two items, I failed to bring the paper up here to be signed, but that's what it is, okay?
Okay. All right, you've heard the request to approve the United Healthcare Medicare Supplement of 2021 renewal and allow me to sign that. Do I hear a motion to approve that?
Also moved.
Motion made by Commissioner King. Do I hear second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Martinez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
Okay, my next item is with Texas Association of Counties Judge, and that's just a notice to, and benefit confirmation, and that's basically the agreement with TAC to sign, for you to sign for 2021, based on what was discussed and budgeted during the budget process.
Okay, you've heard the request for the 2021 TAC renewal notice and benefit confirmation, and allow me to sign that. Do I hear a motion to
I'll make
approve
that
this?
motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Martinez. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
Okay, that's all I have, Judge,
Thank you, Ida. All right, our next item is the county clerk. Good morning.
Good morning. Is my first item the election judges, is that correct?
Now it's approval for the Justice Center.
Oh, okay, that's awesome, okay. As we talked about Friday, the district judges are on board to have early voting down at the Justice Center in the Assembly Room. I think if y'all are able to do that, I think it'll be a great spot. We can social distance, we can spread people out. So I'm just asking approval for that. It's either gonna start in 2 weeks or it's gonna start in 3, so whenever it starts, we'll be ready.
I don't know yet.
Also, just so y'all know, Latrice checked on
Yes,
the juvenile building, and she was having some issues with the ramps, getting the
The
ramps
ADA.
in and stuff, so this is just gonna work out a lot
yes,
better, so.
it's all ready.
All right. Do I hear a motion to approve the Justice Center as a location for early voting? All right, Commissioner King made that motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Martinez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. All right. Now your
Okay,
judges.
now the judges, and gave you all a list on Friday.
Yep.
If y'all would approve the list of election judges and alternates for November 3rd. When I get Cotton Centers, I'll bring that back to court to you guys.
Okay. Do I hear a motion to approve the judges and alternate judges for the locations? And also, when she has one for Cotton Center, she'll come back with that name. Do I hear a motion to approve those judges and alternates?
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Kelly. Do I hear second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Martinez. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, and then Scott Marion.
Okay, and this is the bill that Melinda presented, all of the budget amendments, the line items. I just do, it was for $70,795.88. And so I did just want to explain, the reason I came up short is in order to get those records into the system, into the computer, the fee that Tyler charges us to get that in there, I just had not, that was something I wasn't aware of and didn't know about, to be honest with you guys. So that is the reason I came up short. So I guess we just need approval to pay the bill. And like I said, it is on the birth and death. We're now completely, have all those old ones. If y'all ever want to come in, I think I showed y'all the books. They're beautiful. We don't have to get into those old books anymore. And they're really nice.
Do I need to do this by the phone? Okay. All right. You've heard the request. Melinda's handed me a invoice from Scott Merriman, and she's got it written. The total is $70,795.88, but in Fund 34, that'll be $9,442.77. In Fund 35, $3,809. 121, and Fund 36, 57,543.90. And that's the actual breakdown, but the total is 70,795.88. So do I hear a motion to approve that? Motion made by Commissioner King. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. The next item is the county judge's item. First item is the Holly Liner Center rental. We had Benito here Friday and discussed with him. We do have some upcoming events that are wanting to take place there at the Holly Liner Center. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I'll just say that what I got from our discussion Friday is that we're ready for us to have events there, as long as the precautions are taken by the parties that use the facility. Also with the understanding that once we get into having some larger activities that are labor intensive for the county, that we may have to provide Benny with some assistance in setting up and breaking down if the community squad is still not available. So, do I hear a motion that we allow him to continue to rent, or that he would open up the rentals for the Holly Liner Center? Motion made by Commissioner King. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Martinez. Any discussion?
I had some discussion, Judge. Now, we have to provide like the mask and the sanitation, or with the people that come in and have the event?
I believe that would be the responsibility of the people that are putting on the event.
Don't we need to add that to the motion, maybe?
I think Benny just needs to negotiate that with them at the time of having the event. Now, I do think it would not be, he could have some there on site so that if someone forgot or they ran short, that we could have some. But I think that would be the responsibility of the parties that are coming in.
I think so too.
Any other discussion? All right. If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. The next item I have is a resolution from Hill County Meals on Wheels. So, resolution authorizing county grant program for 2021. A resolution of the Hill County, Texas certified that the county has made a grant to Hill County Meals on Wheels organization, an organization that provides home delivered meals to homeward bound persons in the county who are elderly and/or have a disability, and certifying that the county has approved the organization's accounting system or financial agent. Whereas the organization desires to apply for grant funds from the Texas Department of Agriculture to supplement and extend existing services for homeward bound persons in the county who are elderly and/or have a disability pursuant to the home delivery meal grant program. And whereas the program's rules require the county in which the organization is providing home delivered meal services to make a grant to the organization in order for the organization to be eligible to receive program grant funds. And whereas the program rules require the county to approve the organization's accounting system or fiscal agent in order for the organization to be eligible to receive program grant funds. And whereas the county recognizes Doug McDonough as president of the board of directors as an official of the organization applying for a home delivered meal grant from the Texas Department of Agriculture. Be it resolved by the county, Section 1, the county hereby certifies that it has made a grant to the organization in the amount of $3,010 to be used between the 1st of February 2021 and the 31st day of January 2022. Section 2, the county hereby certifies that the organization provides home delivered meals to homeward bound persons in the county who are elderly and or have a disability. Section 3, the county hereby certifies that it has approved the organization's accounting system and fiscal agent, which meets financial management system requirements as set forth in the Uniform Grant Management Standards by the Texas Comptroller of Public Accounts. Introduced, read, and passed by the affirmative vote of the county on this, the 28th day of September 2021, and authorize me to sign the resolution. Do I hear a motion to approve the resolution and allow me to sign it? Motion made by Commissioner King. Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. Thank y'all. All right, the next item we have is, and I may not have brought this, but have a request from a group of students at Wayland. Wayland is not having chapel services this semester due to the COVID-19 situation. And so what they've done is they've broken it into smaller groups, and one of the groups led by Teresa Young, who's an employee there at Wayland, and they want to come to the courthouse and walk around the facility to draw attention to human trafficking and just to try to make heighten the awareness of human trafficking. And so, do I hear a motion that would allow them? I've explained to them about, the requests that we have, in what they can do and what they can't do. And they have agreed to abide by that. Do I hear a request to allow them to do that?
I'll make that motion, Judge.
All right, motion made by Commissioner Martinez. Do I hear a second? Second by Commissioner King. Any discussion? I have the date, I left it in my office, I believe it's November 12th, but don't hold me to that day. But I will make Ms. Young aware that we have approved that, so we did vote on it. All right, thank y'all. All right, my last item is a HVAC grant for a maintenance agreement. We received 2 requests. I did give them to Jim Powery. He did inform me on Friday that he had looked over both of them, felt that both of them were comparing comparable items. He did say that if we went with Johnson Control, that they had given a 3-year request and a 3-year financial deal, and he said if we decided to go with them, he would have to make an amendment or whatever he has to do to extend funds for more than 1 year. Anthony Mechanical did extend just for a 1-year maintenance agreement. David?
Yes,
Would you like to tell us about them, or do you have any
well, I mean,
preference on? I know we've worked with both of them.
yes, sir. Yeah, both of them are, like you said, talking about apples to apples. Talking to Carlos is one, he also said that if we went with him, we could pay it either quarterly or semi-annually also. And if we went with him, he could send us back the paperwork where, right now,
Is that Johnson?
as Johnson Controls, yes, sir. Right now, it's $7,000, I believe, $130.
Yes.
And half of that would be $35.65. If we went semi-annually, or quarterly, it'd be $17.83. Whichever we went, if we would pick them. But again, I believe that since Johnson Controls set all these items in place years ago, that's my preference, go with them. But that's just what I'm saying. And both of them are equally, they're both good.
Okay. Well, obviously, until Anthony Mechanical got our air going. And so, they're the ones that came this summer, and when we needed someone that could come and perform those duties.
Did Johnson Control not show up, or?
I I never did call them, because when, who I called was, Quality Air. And when I called him, he said he couldn't take care of it. Caprock couldn't do what we needed. So he suggested we call Anthony, I can't remember his name, call Anthony Mechanical. And I didn't even, to be honest, I think it was a Friday evening at 6 when he called me. And so I didn't even think about Johnson Controls, but I'm sure they'd have been here. I just called Anthony Mechanical.
Yeah, it was in the middle of all the heat.
Yes.
Everyone was having a hard time, getting it. Now, I will say, as David said, Johnson Control, their first year amount is $7,130. And Anthony Mechanicals is $8,640. They do say in their agreement that we can make a semi-annual payment of $4,320. So,
Judge, do you feel comfortable going in to that 5-year contract?
actually, I believe it's 3.
Oh,
It's three.
Okay,
Three.
okay, that's.
You know, both of them have sort of a, I don't want to say escape clause, but a clause that if we're dissatisfied or
Sure.
dissatisfied with proper notice, we can get out of them. And David is really the one that deals with them. He's the one that contacts them and visits with them, and he's the one that walks through with them when they're here. So if he says he would prefer one over the other, then I don't have any issues.
Well, I don't have issues either. I don't know why I thought 5-year contract, that's what stuck out, but yeah, I don't have no issue at all.
And if I may, I believe I talked to Carlos and asked him, hey, can we just do this a 1-year deal? See what he said. That's up to, but I'll be willing to do that. Ask Carlos if he just do a 1-year deal.
Now, Jim did tell me that there was no issues to do the 3-year deal. He would just have to do some type of paperwork that said that. Now, just for full disclosure, year 1 of Johnson Control is $7,130. Year 2 is $7,344, and year 3 is $7,565. So there's about a $200 increase each year. And so hearing all the information, any other questions of David?
Well, the only question I had was, I didn't know if there was a problem that you didn't call them before, or that was just a person to get a hold of. And I didn't want to enter a contract with somebody that they wouldn't show up.
No, and I'll be honest, I don't know what happened prior, but when we had an issue, and finally we got hold of Johnson Controls, and they came in and got our software going and everything. They did do that, I think, last year sometime, where we could take care of it. Okay.
We have called both of these companies in the past 2 years without having an agreement, and asked them to come and troubleshoot some areas that we were having, and they both came in, both did an excellent job, so. So after hearing from David, do I hear a motion that we would approve a 3-year agreement with Johnson Control? The first year agreement being $7,130.
I'll make that motion.
All right, motion made by, and allow me to sign that agreement.
Yes.
Okay. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All righty, well, thank y'all.
That's you, Judge.
Yes, sir.
That'll be the way to pay the first year, $71.30.
Yeah, we'll just,
Okay. That's fine. All right.
thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
If you would alert them,
I'll
let them know, I'll
add
sign
it.
that.
Okay.
All right.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, our next item that we have, on Friday, we heard a report from Andy Hart and Ms. Graves on the Ag Life Extension services that are happening. We also had a request from them regarding a couple items. The first one being a transfer of budget funds from 2 office equipment for new computers. Total, I've got the amount, so it goes down. All right. For the total amount is $2,866, and that would be for 2 laptops with screens and docking stations at $1,109 each, 2 desktop scanners at $230 each, 3 HDMI cords for projectors at $6 each, 3 computer cameras with microphones at $50 each, and 1 wireless clicker for a computer and projector for $20, for a total amount of $2,866. Do I hear a motion that we would approve?
Now, I think all he's requesting is the $875.
Okay, what he's asking for is $875 of the $2,866 be moved from Fund 4431 to 665,457. So do I hear a motion to move that $875 between those funds to enable them to buy this office equipment?
I'll make that motion.
Motion made by Commissioner Kelly. Do I hear a second? Second by Commissioner King. Any discussion? All right, if not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? And then the next item we had was to discuss and approve a livestock trailer. And he gave the scenario that you all heard on Friday. What he's wanting to buy is a 2020 Bruton Easy Pull Exhibitor Extreme Bumper Pull. It has an 8-pin system, AC generator and ramp. It says Hale County 4-H will pay $12,465. Transfer payroll expenses out from agents, which is line item 010-655-4102 in the amount of $11,000. Transfer from other services of their travel, which is funds 010-665-4430 in the amount of $2,500. Hale County would contribute $14,000 for the total cost of the trailer of $26,465. Do I hear a motion to approve the purchase of that trailer?
The first one, I think it's $11,500. I think you said $11,000.
Oh, okay. The payroll agent's fee was $11,500 instead of $11,000, but the total cost is $26,465. Do I hear a motion to approve that?
I'll make the motion.
All right, motion made by Commissioner Kelly. Do I hear a second? Second by Commissioner King. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
If you don't mind, Judge, can I go back and do the line item transfers?
Okay.
now And have those approved?
Go ahead.
Okay. Since those have been approved now I'll do the line item transfer. So the first one being the office equipment from 010-665-4431 from the extension travel expenses CEA 4H for $875 to office equipment 010-665-4571 for $875.
All right. You've heard the line item transfer of $875. Do I hear a motion to approve that transfer?
I'll make that motion, Judge.
Motion made by Commissioner Martinez. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
And then the second one being for the purchase of the livestock trailer from 010-665-4102, the extension agent salary for $11,500. Also from 010-665-4430 for the extension travel expenses, CEA FCH, for $22,500. To the equipment line item 010-665-4572 in the amount of $14,000.
So you've heard the transfer of $11,500 from the extension agent's salary line item and $2,500 from the travel expense line item into the equipment for a total of $14,000. Do I hear a motion to approve that transfer? Motion made by Commissioner King. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, our next item was our veterans' second quarter report. We heard from Carla on Friday about that report. Anyone have any questions for Carla regarding that report? All right. All right. Do I hear a motion that we accept her second quarter report?
I'll make that motion good.
Motion made by Commissioner Martinez. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. And also on Friday, we had our quarterly report on indigent health from Deborah Randolph. Do I hear a motion that we would accept her? Any questions of Deborah about her report?
Does a job.
With the understanding that everything is in line with the exception of the expenses for the cremations and those. She just had more requests this year than we normally do. So, do I hear a motion that we would approve her quarterly report? Motion made by Commissioner King. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Kelly. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. And that will conclude our agenda for today. So we'll be adjourned at